guys, I hope you are safe and well. Welcome back to another video. What a beautiful and mysterious chord that is for the James Bond chord. It looks like this. Of course, there's a brand new James Bond film out called No Time to Die. I'm a massive James Bond fan. I think Daniel Craig is one of the best. My favourite, of course, is Sean Connery. Well, I say, of course, Roger Moore was awesome. To be honest, they were all pretty good, apart from one guy who shall not be named. But it got me thinking about the classic James Bond chord and what scales would sound awesome over it. There's actually two scales that work very well over them. But first of all, let's analyse the chord and find out what it is, and then we'll move on from there. Okay, so let's head over to the computer and let me write out a chord diagram. So we've got open low E, we've got the 10th fret, 9th fret, 8th fret, the 7th, and then another open E. So if we make this the root note, it should give us all our intervals. So we have the root, of course, which is the low E. Then on the 10th fret, we put our pinky, and that's going to be the minor third, making this a minor chord. So if you had a major third, it'd be a major chord. Hopefully you guys notice. If you don't, make sure you check out my basic theory course. Then on the 8th fret of the G string, we have a major 7. So usually in a minor chord, you would have a minor 7. So that's already making this chord different. Then on the 7th fret, we've got a major 2nd, my favourite interval. And then we've got the root again on the high E. So it sounds like this all together. So root, minor 3rd, perfect 5th, major 7, major 2nd, and then a root. So what this chord is essentially is a minor major 7 add 9. Because it has a third, it's an add 9. If it had no third, it'd be a sus 9. And also it wouldn't be technically a minor or major chord. So this is a minor major 7 add 9 chord. It has a name. It's not just a James Bond chord. It's quite funny with a lot of famous chords that we know. Kind of like the sus chord for the beginning of a Beatles song, completely forgetting the name. But basically chords don't belong to bands. They are just intervals, and just so happens that certain songs have got there first with that chord and it's famous for that. But anyway, that chord is an E minor major 7 add 9. Now that we know all the intervals of the chords, we can work out the scales that will sound great over this particular chord. So because we have a major 7, we can rule out natural minor, because that has a minor 7, not a natural 7. Next up, we've got melodic minor and harmonic minor. Now these are perfect scales. So with harmonic minor, which is what I used at the beginning of this video, we have a root, we have a major 2nd, which is in the chord, we have a minor 3rd, also in the chord, we've got a perfect 4th, not in the chord, but it's still a new chord tone to be added, a perfect 5th, which of course is in the chord, and then we've got a minor 6th, which is not in the chord, but it's adding some value, and then we've got a major 7. Now that's that big gap that's creating that really cool harmonic minor sound. And on one string, so you can see that big interval gap. So there's those 3 frets there. So you've got the roots going down, major 7, minor 6th. So that creates that kind of Arabic kind of sound, or Oriental. It's really cool. And of course, that little piece of music I played at the beginning, that was using harmonic minor. Well, I say, of course, you might not have heard it much. So when you hear a new scale to your ears, it always sounds very weird. But it's a very cool scale. So harmonic minor works over the 007 chord. That's the first thing we know. Now, there is one more minor scale we're going to talk about, which is melodic minor. So if we look at the scale formula for this, we have a root, we have a major second, once again that's part of the chord, minor third, part of the chord, we have a major, perfect fourth, sorry, not part of the chord, but once again that's not going to affect anything, perfect fifth, which is part of the chord, then we have a major sixth, which is not part of the chord, so that's the difference between melodic minor and harmonic minor. Harmonic minor has a flattened sixth and melodic minor has a natural sixth. And we also have a major seven. So essentially melodic minor works over this as well. The way I see melodic minor is being the major scale with a flat 3. So here's the major scale. And here's melodic minor. And on one string, I absolutely love the sound of that. We've got our two scales that work perfectly over the James Bond chord. Yeah, I don't know what the point of this video was other than to write a really cool lick around that chord. So if you want the tabs for the lick at the beginning of this video, they are in the description. You just go to the link, sign up with your email, and then you get sent the tabs. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up, a like, leave a comment. I'm really enjoying being back and making videos for you guys. See you guys soon. Take care.